Hello, Newcastle fans. Let's dive into some exciting updates about our beloved Newcastle United. Now, we all know how much Eddie Howe has been working wonders, leading us to 5th place in the Premier League and keeping us in the hunt for yet another Carabao Cup final. It's no small feat, considering the challenges he's faced. A lackluster summer transfer window left many of our elite players unsettled, yet Howe managed to rally the squad and deliver incredible results. This speaks volumes about his abilities as a manager, doesn't it? However, even the best managers need reinforcements, and it looks like the January transfer window might bring some welcome additions to our squad. Enter Abdulkadir Kusanov, a defender with the potential to become a key player for Newcastle United. According to reports, the deal to bring Kusanov from Lens is nearing completion, and it's hard not to get excited. Nicknamed the Monster by his teammate Bryce Samba, Kusanov seems like just the type of player who could bolster our defensive line and help us maintain our momentum. This signing could mark the end of Newcastle's pursuit of Crystal Palace's Mark Guehi. While Guehi is undoubtedly a top-class defender, it's unlikely the club would bring in 2 defenders in such a short period. Besides, with Sven Botman's return on the horizon, our defensive options are already looking stronger. Adding Kusanov to the mix would give Howe even more tools to work with, and who wouldn't want to see that? But what makes Kusanov such an intriguing prospect? Beyond his imposing nickname, he's shown immense promise in League One and has caught the attention of clubs like Tottenham. Securing a player of his caliber, especially when competing with other top teams, is a testament to the club's ambition and scouting network. If this deal goes through, it could be a game-changer for Newcastle's defense. So, while we wait for official confirmation, the anticipation is building. Could this be the signing that solidifies our backline and pushes us closer to our goals? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, Eddie Howe and the team are making the most of this January window. Speaking of changes in the squad, there's another hot topic that's got fans talking. Let's move on to discuss the situation surrounding Kieran Trippier and some internal disagreements at the club. All right, let's shift gears and talk about a situation that's been stirring some debates among Newcastle fans. Kieran Trippier's future at the club. There's no denying Trippier's impact since joining Newcastle. His leadership, experience and consistency have been invaluable to our resurgence. But it seems there's a bit of a tug-of-war brewing between Eddie Howe and the club's owners regarding his future. Reports suggest that while Eddie Howe is eager to keep Trippier in the squad, the PIF ownership group has other ideas. With financial constraints under PSR regulations, the club may need to sell players to free up funds for reinvestment. Unfortunately, Trippier's name has surfaced as a potential departure, and it's easy to see both sides of the argument. For Howe, Trippier remains a cornerstone of the team. His defensive capabilities, combined with his knack for delivering precise crosses and free kicks, make him an irreplaceable asset on the field. Losing him would undoubtedly leave a gap in the squad that wouldn't be easy to fill. Beyond his technical skills, Trippier's presence in the dressing room brings a level of professionalism and experience that has helped shape the team's identity. On the flip side, the owners are looking at the bigger picture. Trippier, while still performing at a high level, is on substantial wages, and selling him could provide much-needed financial flexibility. It's a practical move that aligns with the club's ambitions to continue strengthening the squad while complying with financial rules. Moreover, fresh blood in the squad could inject new energy and ensure Newcastle remains competitive in the long term. Adding another layer to the story, Trippier himself is said to be open to leaving. After being denied a move away last summer, it's understandable that he might be considering his options. Every player has their journey, and sometimes parting ways is best for both the individual and the club. If Trippier does leave, it will mark the end of an era, but it could also pave the way for a new chapter at Newcastle. As fans, it's a tough pill to swallow. Seeing someone as influential as Trippier potentially leaving is never easy. But one thing we can all agree on is the trust we have in Eddie Howe's vision and the club's future. Whether Trippier stays or moves on, Newcastle United remains on an upward trajectory, and our ambition to become the best club in the world stays intact. So, what do you think, Toon Army? Is it time to let Trippier go, or should we fight to keep him in the black and white? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And with that, we wrap up today's updates on Newcastle United. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, away the lads.